Hello, welcome to Secrets of the Stones. Today's stone is Dioptase, a stone that resonates with the wood temperament and with the liver and gallbladder meridians. Dioptase is a hydrous copper silicate and has a relatively simple chemical composition. It is often found growing in a matrix of calcite or barite in the form of hexagonal or square-shaped clusters. It has a relatively simple chemical structure and is very easy to work with. It has a high presence of water and copper, and this makes it a very excellent conductor of chi, or life force energy. You can see its chemical structure here, and it forms a hexagon. Dioptase is very effective for treating acute conditions because it is soft. It is beneficial for conditions that we feel a lack of control over. Certain incidents in our lives can make us feel a lack of control, such as stress or trauma. So it's good for post-traumatic stress as well as addiction. It's also helpful for heart conditions that are made worse by stress. As a hexagonal stone, it has a resonance with the liver and gallbladder meridians. The liver meridian is seen here. The liver meridian actually goes to the vertex or top of the head and influences the eyes as well as the brain. The liver meridian is often used to help treat headaches in acupuncture treatment. Dioptase influences the liver meridian's trajectory, and it affects the liver meridian, which touches the brain. So this stone helps us learn things very quickly. This stone helps with our instinctual drives, which emanate from the defensive or outermost way level. The liver and lung are connected. The liver ends and the lung begins on the chest region. The Wei Qi is governed by the lungs and the liver. So Dioptase helps form a bridge between these two meridians and helps us link our instinctual awareness with our cognitive awareness given to us by the lungs. Our instinctual awareness is driven into us by evolution. It's what we know how to do things instinctively, and having conscious awareness helps make these things automatic. So sometimes you see people practicing breath work and you wonder why. Well, if you are focusing on your automatic instincts, then you can gain better control over them. And awareness in these channels also helps recognize external pathogens, and that awareness motivates the cells of your body to respond and not allow these pathogenic factors to invade very easily. The lung is also a protective organ, but it's the most delicate organ, and it's good to train the lung to sense these pathogens. Dioptase is, on an emotional level, helpful for helping us unlearn habituated patterns that we feel are hindering our lives and progress in our lives. Emotions are stored in the blood, and the blood is stored by the liver. So it is helpful for regulating the liver and returning meaning and consciousness to the blood that is stored there. Let's look at some other functions and uses of Dioptase. Well, as a stone that affects the liver, it helps nourish, move, and cool liver blood, and is beneficial for dull headaches, especially those that occur after menstruation. Muscle spasms, because the liver is connected to the gallbladder meridian, which runs along the gastrocnemius muscle, and controls the tendons. This stone helps with muscle spasms and is also beneficial for swollen liver. Please do not take these recommendations as medical advice. This is esoteric knowledge derived from the Daoist sect of a Daoist lineage priest. So please seek medical attention if you have a problem, and don't rely on natural gemstones. These gemstones have an energetic effect. Dioptase is beneficial for stimulating the protective qi or wei qi in its relationship to the smooth muscles of the heart and the gastrointestinal tract. It helps with digestion and can strengthen the heart, can help with slight pains in the heart, and for increasing T cells, which are responsible for immunity. It can also help people with low blood pressure or hypotension. By soothing liver qi, this stone prevents the liver from attacking the lungs, which can be beneficial because the emotions are tied to the liver, and when the liver qi is hurt by the emotions, it can rise up and attack the lungs, which causes different problems. When the liver qi goes sideways, it attacks the large intestine, which can cause irritable bowel syndrome, constipation, bloating, ulcerative colitis, and alternating constipation and loose stools. By soothing the liver qi, the spleen is also soothed, and dioptase helps treat problems caused by the liver qi attacking the spleen, where it would move horizontally. This will cause problems such as indigestion and distension in the abdomen or a swollen and enlarged spleen, as well as irritability and mood swings if the liver qi is overacting on the spleen that is weak. Dioptase is particularly helpful for people who feel the need to be in control, such as the wood temperament feels, but who have encountered a circumstance that takes that control away from them. It strengthens the heart chakra and allows us to accept ourselves, to love ourselves. It is an excellent conductor of qi and can be used during qigong or meditation, and also during Reiki sessions to cultivate the intention behind the practice. It is a beneficial stone for soothing a person who is experiencing a lot of stress in their lives. So it might be a nice gift for someone who's going through a crisis. How can you apply dioptase in your everyday life? Well, with its hexagonal crystal structure, it has an affinity for the wood temperament and can be used to affirm the goal-driven creative force of the wood people. The wood temperament is not individual to any one person. People can have different types of temperaments. They can have many different types going on. But if you would like to affirm the goal-driven energy of the wood temperament, it is a beneficial stone. The fact that it has a high water content means it does not have to touch the body directly in order to be effective. The stone can be waved over points or regions of the body to ionize the electromagnetic field, much like a waterfall would do if you were standing next to one. You can carry it with you to increase stamina and energy. This stone can be placed on the temples, the forehead, the eyes, or the occipital bone, as well as the vertex of the head, which is the top of the head, to treat headaches. It can be placed on the jawline or the cheeks to treat toothaches. Place dioptase on the pubic bone, which is also point Ren 2 or conception vessel 2, pictured here, to treat menstrual cramps. You can place the stone over the heart to treat angina or spasms of the heart and the chest. When combined with a stone called kunzite, dioptase strengthens weak heart chi, which causes memory loss, foggy thinking, and emotional disturbances. The 2 points pictured here are on the side of the torso, and they're points of the liver meridian. Dioptase, as mentioned before, is beneficial for the liver channel. You can place the stone on the side of the torso, less than a tiny bit below the front end of the 11th rib, and liver 13, pictured here, and on liver 14, beneath the breast tissue, directly in line with the nipples, in the space between the ribs. You can also place it on the back, on one of the back shoe points of the liver, and this would be on the 9th thoracic vertebra on either side of the spine, on the spinal muscles lining the spine. So about a couple thumbs width away from the spine, you would find this point on the highest part of that muscle that lines the spine. And these points can all help enhance the function of the liver. Here are some dioptase massage tools, and they're beneficial for alleviating pain because they invigorate the blood and increase circulation to painful areas. You can scrape the stone on varicose veins to bring stagnant blood to the surface, and then use a bloodstone or red jasper to break up the blood and dissipate it from the surface of the body. You can combine dioptase with amethyst and red aventurine, which are pictured here, to release post-traumatic stress disorder. Dioptase will clear the blood stagnating in the liver. This blood holds our emotions. Red aventurine will bring the consciousness of the trauma into your thoughts and clear heat in the blood. And amethyst will enhance the effects of these other 2 stones because it is a quartz crystal. Quartz crystals enhance other stones. You can place a large stone in your home in the area of prosperity, and I will talk about that in the 9 pillars video, which helps you find out which direction is best for you. It's based on the ancient practice of numerology in Daoism and is associated with the Big Dipper constellation and the I Ching. So that will be an interesting video, but you can place a stone in your personal area of prosperity or the area of prosperity for the year to cultivate abundance. Unfortunately, dioptase contains copper and should not be used in elixirs. However, you can make an elixir using a clear quartz crystal by placing the stone touching the clear quartz for a period of 2 days. This elixir, made with just the clear quartz crystal that has taken on the attributes of dioptase, can be used to increase the production of T cells and stimulate the thymus gland. Please do not take any of this as medical advice. This is knowledge that has been passed down from an ancient sect of priests, Daoist priests, and please use caution and seek medical attention if you do have conditions. Here are some examples of dioptase. It's a very beautiful stone, a green stone, so you can see how it resonates with the liver and wood element, and also with the heart chakra. And here's a tumbled stone. Well, you can use hematite to cleanse and recharge this stone. A lot of stones are cleansed with hematite, and dioptase is one of them. Thank you for coming to this video. I hope you're having a nice day, and I'll see you next time on Secrets of the Stones.